We Africans should pride ourselves of having a lot of fruits, vegetables, and things that should assist anyone to live a very healthy life. One of the things that is found in Nigeria, West Africa, and most African countries is tamarind. Tamarind is a very superb fruit. It is available in most states of Nigeria and available in most parts of West Africa. So, but the question here is, why is tamarind given a lot of hype? What is it that is in tamarind that gives it the label of superfruit? So tamarind has a lot of vitamins, minerals, and important substances in it. One of the reasons why, as a diabetes specialist, I'm concerned about discussing tamarind is because it has a lot of characteristics that will ensure that if you are using it, your blood glucose will thank you for that. And one of the things that it has is it has the ability to increase insulin sensitivity. So what do I mean by increase in insulin sensitivity? You see, when we say there's increase in insulin sensitivity, it means that individuals, especially those living with type 2 diabetes, that have insulin resistance, meaning that their insulin is not functioning as it should. Tamarind has the ability to make that insulin function as it should. So tamarind increases insulin sensitivity, making the small amount of insulin that people living with type 2 diabetes have to function properly. Tamarind also have fiber. If you have been following me, you will know that I am a strong fan of fiber. Fiber is extremely important for a person with diabetes because, as I always say, it slows the absorption of glucose. And if the absorption of glucose is slowed, there won't be spike in the blood sugar. And if there is no spike in the blood glucose, you won't have risks of having poor glucose level and having complications. So tamarind has all these features. Apart from that, tamarind boosts your immunity, enabling you to fight against all these viruses, bacteria, and any kind of infection because it is rich in vitamin C. Tamarind also is very important for your eyesight. You know, people with diabetes, one of the major complications they have is problem with the eye because the diabetes can temper with their eyesight. So tamarind has vitamin A, which improves vision. Tamarind also helps in increasing metabolism. So one of the major risks for diabetes is obesity. And if your metabolism is slow, you are more likely to have obesity. So what tamarind does is that it boosts your metabolism, ensuring that whatsoever you eat is quickly utilized by your body. But those who have slow metabolism are at risk of having obesity because their body do not tend to use all the nutrients that has been taken in. So tamarind also is very important for your digestion, right? Because it has fiber and some substances that help you to have good digestion. As a diabetes patient, you tend to have easy bloating, belching, heartburn. Tamarind will go a long way to relieve all those symptoms. Tamarind is also very rich in the vitamin Bs, and these vitamin Bs are very essential for your memory, for the functioning of your brain, and the functioning of your nerves. You know that diabetes patients tend to have problem with their nerves and sometimes have tingling sensations, burning sensations, and a lot more problems. So tamarind will ensure that you get all the vitamins that ensure the nerves are working properly And if there is any damage, it helps and gives the nerves the chance to heal. Tamarind is also very rich in iron and folate. And iron and folate are very essential in maintaining normal blood level. Because people that have deficiency in iron or folate, they tend to have low blood level. And you have to be given blood tonic, or even sometimes if it is severe, you will have to be transfused. So tamarind is a very good source of iron and folate. Tamarind is also a very good source of calcium. And calcium is essential for the functioning of your muscle, for you to be able to carry out your day-to-day activities. So, if your calcium is low, you tend to be weak and you're at risk of fractures, because calcium is essential for the health of your bone. So you can see that tamarind has a lot of important ingredients and minerals that is very essential for somebody with diabetes. So you cannot afford to push it aside. Another important thing that it has is it has antioxidants. As I have said in my previous video, antioxidants are very important in shielding the body against chemicals, against things that can damage it. If it does that, it reduces the risk of developing cancers. So tamarind has all these properties. If it does have all these properties, then you will do well as a diabetes patient to use it. And you can use it in your pap that has fiber. So you put it there. Since you cannot use sugar, if you use tamarind, it will aid the test and enable you to be able to take it. But a word of caution for any diabetes patient. If you have confirmed peptic ulcer disease or any kind of ulcer, you should use tamarind with caution. The reason being, it can exacerbate your ulcer. So in your effort to have some of the benefits of tamarind, you will be causing harm. So my advice for people that have ulcers is that please take care of the ulcer and treat it properly before you start enjoying all these benefits that tamarind provides.